Welcome back to the short list segment of the GTV preview show. We'll kick off with my suggested place accumulator bankers, pick six and jackpot bankers, and a couple of horses to watch out for. So let's kick off with the place accumulator. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to work these ones out. There are plenty other difficult races which you need to load. The place accumulator could still yield a useful dividend. There are a couple of very difficult races. Race 5, number 2, Do It Again. Race 6, number 1, Lady of Steel. And race 7, the World Sports Betting 1900, number 8, Bulgarian. Those stand out as obvious place accumulator bankers. Only 2 of them make it onto my suggested pick 6 and jackpot banker list. I've dropped Bulgarian because I do have respect for Crown Towers, and the race should be dominated by the Snake Stable. I also have respect for Tristful, and she's a keeper. So I'm not going to banker Bulgarian in the pick 6 and jackpot, but I am going to banker number 2, Do It Again in race 5, and I'm going to banker number 1, Lady of Steel in race 6, despite the fact that she's yet to prove she effectively gets 2,000 meters. 3 horses to watch out for. Race 2, number 4, King Spear, comes up against a couple of well-fancied and well-bred first-timers. Quite easy to back at 8-1. He's obviously got his problems. He's been sparingly raced, but I think the ability's there. Race 8, I fancy a little bit of number 1, Master to Be, to turn the form of the Mark Dixon stable around. His handy drawn, he's at 14-1. You can't get hurt. Nice each-way value. And in race 9, a horse to watch out for, also at 8-1, is the Tony Revelant trained number 1, Let's Go Fly. Make sure you include him in all your exotics, quartets, trifectas, jackpots, pick sixes, and place accumulators. Warren, that's my shortlist.
Lovely, thanks very much, Graham. Let's take on my list and have a look and see where we're going. Similar in some ways, other areas were a little different. Suggested place accumulator bankers. 4th race, number 12, the Garth Puller trained, Hollywood Syndicate owned Indo Marvel. Yeah, taking a chance from the draw, but it's what it's all about, taking chances. I believe this horse will win. But certainly good enough for a place accumulator banker. 5th race, number 1, Sir Michael, taking a chance there, taking a chance. It's a suggested place accumulator banker for those that have got light budgets. Obviously, the horse to beat is Do It Again, but Sir Michael, I believe, can run into the first 3. Then we move on to the 6th race, number 1, Lady of Steel. Suggested pick 6 bankers, Indo Marvel, Lady of Steel. Those are the 2 suggested pick 6 bankers. Horses to watch out for, race 1, number 12, AJ's Captain. I know that AJ's Captain is fairly short in the betting, but can't be left out of any bets. But it is a competitive race. There's at least 7 or 8 horses there that have got bright chances. 2nd race, number 4, King Spear. Certainly, as Graham said, the ability's there, but King Spear might have had a few problems along the way. He should run very well. 7th race, number 2, Trip to Africa. For me, obviously, more of a place chance, outside place chance than a winning one. If he wins, well then that'll be fantastic for the connections, but I'm certainly not going to be leaving Trip to Africa out of my quartets. That is the shortlist for Sunday's racing from Graham and I. We'll see you at Hollywood Bets Greyville, racing on the turf for the World Sports Betting 1900 champion season in full swing.